good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me to give this interview. I graduated and then completed my master's studies in informatics at the University of Sarajevo. It was, and it still is, a very exciting scientific discipline. So I would encourage everyone to actually join the study of information systems or computer science that in Europe normally is called informatics. After I graduated, I joined the workforce. That was expected and normal, and I was eager to apply knowledge that I had in practice. But I also wanted to do more, see more, learn more, and that led to my joining of United Nations Development Program. And through that program, I participated in two huge development projects, one in Asia and one in Africa. And I liked my work and living in different world countries, and I really enjoyed being a part of this international community. But I also felt that I need to further my education. So the next step would be normally to enroll in PhD. I was quite interested in decision support systems. That's a sub-area of information systems. So I was looking around where I could do that. And at that time, University of New South Wales in Sydney had two world-renowned professors in this area. So I decided to enroll in their PhD program. That meant move to Sydney. Now, moving to Sydney wasn't really difficult for me because I have already lived abroad. But it was far away, and it was wartime in Bosnia. So it was a bit difficult because of that distance and the difficulties at home. The situation, war at home and move so far away, was difficult, but it was additional motivation to do well. So 4 years, every morning I sent my children to school and my husband to work, and then worked really hard on identifying research problems and finding solutions. So after 4 years, I completed my PhD. It was actually very interesting that Australia is one of the top countries in the world supporting research. I was beneficiary of that approach, and I was very lucky because of that. And I had really good support from both my mentor and the faculty as a whole. So it was a very reassuring sort of thing. I was accepted and welcome in that area. And good weather helped as well, good weather, and everybody is made in Australia. So you feel good about it. One thing that I missed is learning how to surf. Now, I'm not really then true blue Aussie because of that. I missed surf. It seems I'm continental. Living in Sarajevo, Miljacka is not so good for swimming, so coming back was where I was really, where I belonged. And one thing that was very important is existence of this Burch University. It gave me the opportunity to use my knowledge to educate young people for new world, for new global environment. It is not enough to be, we were used to be in Bosnia like a nice, warm place, but it needed to be opened to the rest of the world. So it needed additional education and different kind of education, and I could help there. And the other thing where Burch was also important for me is that it gave me opportunity to join this European research space, as they call it, because Bosnia belongs to this European research area. And there are a lot of projects going on every year. There is about 100, 200, 300, whatever, hundreds of new projects where we can participate. And I use that opportunity as well to sort of promote Bosnian culture, Bosnian knowledge in Europe. It's almost 11 full years, I think. In March, 1st of March, so it means in a couple of days, it will be full 11 years that I've been at Burch. And I really feel thankful that my contribution and my work here is valued, and that as a result of that, I gained this honorary title of emeritus professor. It's a great honor. When I am asked how I compare Burch with, let's say, University of Sarajevo, I always say that the main difference is care. We do care for both our students and our staff here, more than normal, I would say. So that is the main difference. With respect to disciplinary study, you have to learn things that make your disciplinary knowledge, body of knowledge. So in that sense, I would say that all universities are similar. So the difference comes really in the way you approach it. And in the way of Burch, it's care, enormous care that everybody offers to students and staff to achieve their potential. I'm very thankful that my work here has been recognized. And I'm also very honored that this title of emeritus professor is bestowed on me. Maybe more importantly, it means that I will keep the link to the university. Maybe not in full capacity as I used to, but I will be and stay an important, I hope, important part of this family.